Friday. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? What's coming up today on the social media scene? Well, definitely got to talk about Instagram. We've got new features for Instagram Reels and Stories today. Also, TikTok. TikTok is breaking your viewing patterns, and there's a good reason why, and I'll tell you what that is. And if you're on Twitter, hey Tweeple, guess what? Auto captions are coming to Twitter video. Yes, at long last. All that and more is coming up next. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, or some say Friday. How's everybody doing? Welcome to a new episode of the social media scene. Let's go ahead and get this lovely music out of here. There we go. If you are new, hi, I'm Alice Fuller, Principal Consultant at Sheer Social. Now, I know you're wondering, now, what is all of that about? Well, simply put, Sheer Social is my social media marketing training and consulting business. Yes, I still do some of that, what we call it. I still do some of that social media management. I do. I sure do. But these days, I do more teaching, training, and consulting. hmm I do a little virtual event production too, but that's a whole nother conversation. And that's not why you're here today. Today, right here, this right here is the social media scene. This is where week to week, I try to share with you what is going on in the world of social media. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I cannot share every blessed thing. That's not what we're doing. Nope. But what I do aim to do is share with you what is going on in the world of social media based on how we primarily use it for business, some pleasure, and every now and again, when I can, I like to add a little television, film, entertainment flavor to it. Why? Simply because in a minute, it's all just going to be media. That's why the background looks the way it does, because we're not even calling it media anymore. We're calling it content. hmm Have you noticed? We're just calling it content. I don't care what medium you are looking at it on, doesn't matter. So, this is a social media scene. So, if you missed the top of the show, here's what we're going to talk about today. We are definitely going to talk about Instagram. We always got to talk about Instagram or Facebook almost every week, but that's okay. So today we got some new features coming to Instagram Reels and Instagram Stories. I can't even talk. See, that's what I get for rushing. Also today, TikTok. TikTok is breaking your viewing patterns. But there's a good reason. So don't get mad. There's a very good reason as to why they are going to change things up a good bit in your For You feed. And today we're going to talk about, what's my last story today? Oh, today we're definitely going to talk about Twitter, as some of us call it Twitter. We're going to talk about auto captions for video finally coming to Twitter. Y'all should have did that a long time ago, but that's okay. Better late than never. So that is the rundown for this here day. Now, here's what I need you to do. If you are new, hello again. If you come every week, I appreciate you. You know I do. And for those of you that watch the replay, I appreciate y'all too. I need all of you to do me a solid. Just go ahead wherever you're watching it, because I'm streaming to somewhere everywhere today. I'm pushing the limits. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on the moon. I'm playing. Not yet. So, but I am multi-streaming across various platforms today. So wherever you are, share this stream with friends and frenemies. Yes, your frenemies too. Go ahead, push your stream right under their nose, especially those individuals that are always talking about social media like they actually got clients. They actually, do this all the time, but they're not necessarily always up to date on what's popping right now. You don't have to hurt their feelings. Just slide this right nicely right into their feed, wherever it may be, and just share the knowledge with them. Just Make it an early Christmas present for them, okay? So go ahead and do that. And while you are doing that, let's go ahead and get this production started. Now, we do not start a production officially without a clapboard. Okay, so let's go ahead and bam! There we have it. It's official. We can start now. So, what are we going to talk about today? I just told you. Let's start with Instagram. Instagram Reels and Stories are getting new features. Yay, I guess, if you want to consider it an early Christmas present. Yeah, maybe from Instagram. Because I know some of you right now, you're really beginning to explore Reels. Some of you are just getting to the point where you are comfortable with using stories. Although in 2022, not to say you shouldn't be using stories, but at the end of the day, now was the time to really start flexing your video muscles with Reels. But that's another conversation. So what are these new features that are coming to stories, that are coming to Reels and Instagram as a whole? Well, you know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. Matter of fact, I got the CEO right here, literally. And he's going to tell you what the 3 new features are all about. So let's go over here to the gram so you can hear it directly from the horse's mouth, as we often like to say. So let's go over here. There we go. Oh, we got to turn on the sound, of course.
This week, I've got a few product feature updates for all of you. The first is called Playback. Playback allows you to take your favorite stories from 2021 that you posted and then share them again. Now it's the end of the year, and New Year's is a time to reflect on the year past and think about the year coming. And we wanted to build something that allows you to celebrate some of your favorite moments from 2021. I'm going to do mine later today, hopefully, thinking maybe Elio's first steps. Oh, there's a step! Possibly the Met Gala.
Can't tie my own bow tie.
I'm sure some date nights and some goofy boy photos, we'll see, or videos. The second is called Reels Visual Replies. This allows you to take a comment and create a reel from that comment. So if you're a creator, I highly encourage you to engage with your followers as much as you can. And this is a really fun way to do just that. And the more you do that, the more you engage with your audience, the stronger your following will be, the more your reach will grow over time. The third is profile embeds. So you've been able to embed an Instagram photo or Instagram video into a website for many years now. This extends on that idea and allows you to embed a miniature version of your Instagram profile on a website. Maybe you want to showcase your Instagram content on a website somewhere or link to someone else's. So check that out as well. Now, we're always looking for ways to improve Instagram and for new feature ideas. So if you've got an idea that you just think we really just ought to do, please comment with it below and I'll check it out. See you next week. Peace. This week, I've got a few product.
Okay. So, as you heard right from Adam Mosseri's mouth, 3 new features, primarily with Instagram Reels, with Stories, and a thing called Playback. Because, of course, it's the end of the year and everybody wants to look back to see what the highlights were for the year with stories. So on one end, I think the most useful thing that most of you might just use, especially for those of you that are trying to get more people to come over to your Instagram profile, is that embed feature that will allow you to create a little, almost like a little widget thing for your websites or your blog posts or whatever, and it will feature a little mini version of your Instagram profile, especially for your business. That might, that actually might help bring some new people, some new traffic to your Instagram. The only thing about that is, and I've noticed this over the years, it used to be that was the thing to do. We would spend a lot of time and effort. Remember back in the day, maybe this is over 5, 6, 7 years ago now, we would take that Facebook pile and put it on our website and let people know we were on Facebook, and it would have all the little pictures or all the people that liked our pages. And then of course Facebook was telling us to put the like button on our websites and all of that stuff, primarily so they could follow us all along all around the internet. But we didn't know that then. We're enlightened now, but we didn't know that then. The only thing is having that embed is great for Instagram. But understand too, depending on the focus of your website, if your goal is to get traffic to your website and keep it on your website, then basically you've just given people an opportunity to leave your website. So you'll notice, for those of us who work in social media marketing, digital marketing, website design, whatever, over the years, you'll notice we no longer put a whole lot of social media links on our websites. Why? Because the minute you click that, it takes traffic away from your website, and now you're on Instagram and you're not coming back to the website. It is we know that right out the gate. 9 times out of 10, once you get on the social media platform, you're not coming back to our website. So in this particular case, maybe it might be better to put this in a blog post somewhere near the end of a blog post, quite possibly. Or if you've got the columns popping, maybe you can make it a little widget on your website off to the side. But understand, the minute you give people an opportunity to click away from your website, they will do it. So there's a plus and a minus to having this new embed. So use it, test it, see if indeed it does help bring some new people to your Instagram if they engage with you. Because just bringing them to Instagram, that's not even the whole phase 1 of things. Once they're on your profile, of course you want them to follow you, but you also most importantly want them to engage with your content there. So there you have it. So you've got the playback, that's fun. Look back on what you want to do, what you have done in 2021. And if you want to do the video replies to people in your comments on Reels, that's nice too. Matter of fact, Pinterest is doing something similar, wherein when you see someone comment on your pin, or on I think they're calling your saved content now, because I don't think they call it pins anymore, then you can now reply with a video. And what will happen is you'll get whatever the question is that you're replying to in your video. But in all honesty, technically, that's not new either. It might be new to Reels. It might be new to Pinterest. But technically, people have been leveraging that on Twitter for the longest. Gary Vaynerchuk especially was leveraging that quite heavily a year or so ago. Someone would make a comment, and then he, instead of just doing a retweet or a tweet comment, he would literally just reply with a video. And people love that because, of course, it's actually a person talking with you, and people love to be acknowledged. Okay, so it works. 3 new things with Instagram. Try it out. See how it works for you. And then let me know. Okay, let me know how it works for you. All right, so that's Instagram. Let's move on to TikTok. Now, when we start talking about TikTok, I know a lot of you are really beginning to explore TikTok, which is great. Some of us older folk, grown folk, as we like to call ourselves, are beginning to explore TikTok, and you're having fun there. You may not have yet to figure out how to use it for business, but at least you're there. You're looking at how the platform works. You're looking at the content there, what pops. But here's the thing. TikTok, just like a lot of the other platforms, Congress is looking at social media as a whole right now, and the negative effects that are happening across the board with how habitually teenagers and some other folk are consuming the content that they see on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. TikTok understands this. So TikTok is going to do a little something different. They understand we do not want to be part of the problem. So what we're going to do is, let me go over here to the TikTok um, newsroom, as they're calling it, so you could see what is going on. So when we start talking about, well, there's a couple of things I got to talk about with TikTok. So let me go over here. Let me set it up for you real pretty so y'all can read it for yourselves. Okay, so let's go over here. Now, as you see here, an update on our work to safeguard and diversify recommendations. Okay. Now, a lot of people love, let me come back to me right quick. A lot of people love TikTok because they feel as if the algorithm is working for them. At this point, the algorithm is not putting things in place or stopping more and more people from seeing their content, which is why so many people are beginning to gravitate from Facebook, from Instagram over to TikTok, because you feel as if there's more people can see your content. The algorithms are working in your favor. Okay. But the algorithms, just like any other algorithms, will still track how you move, how you click, what you're looking at the longest on the platform, and thus it will feed more of what you are watching on the platform. And then that's what creates tunnel vision to a degree, wherein you are consuming more and more of the same content. Although people say with TikTok, they're able to see, not only what they want to see in the For You feed, but on TikTok, they're seeing new stuff. They're not stuck with just seeing what the algorithm thinks it wants to see. Okay. But give it a couple of years, and I dare say TikTok will probably become more like Instagram and other things, especially as they begin to monetize more and things of that nature. But that's a couple of years into the future. As we're looking at it right now, as I said before, TikTok understands that certain patterns of viewing are not good. In other words, teenagers, some other people that are sensitive to certain extremist content, when they consume that, and that's all they consume, it's not a good thing. Congress knows that. TikTok knows that. Every social media platform knows that too. TikTok is saying, hey, here's what we're going to do. We are going to break some things up a bit. So let's go back over here to here. Okay, this is here. To keep people's For You feeds fresh, right here, and to interrupt repetitive patterns, our recommendation system works to intersperse diverse types of content along with those people already. Wait a minute. Did I read that right? To keep people's For You feeds fresh and to interrupt repetitive patterns, our recommendation system works to intersperse diverse types of content along with those people already know they love. Cool. Our community tells us they love finding creators they wouldn't have known to follow. Yes, I've heard that myself. Or learning about new interests because it was recommended to them, along with enjoying content that already matches their taste. Okay, cool. But here's the caveat. However, certain kinds of videos can sometimes inadvertently reinforce a negative personal experience for some viewers, like if someone who's recently ended a relationship came across a breakup video. We want to share more about some of the work underway to address this and improve the experience. Okay. So they're saying that we're going to diversify recommendations. Okay. So at TikTok, we recognize too much of anything, whether it's animals or whatever, doesn't fit with the diverse discovery experience we aim to create. Okay. Cool. Let's see. It says, as we continue to develop new strategies to interrupt repetitive patterns, we're looking at how our system can better vary the kinds of content that may be recommended in a sequence. That's why we're testing ways to avoid recommending a series of similar content, such as extreme dieting or fitness, sadness or breakups, to protect against viewing too much of content category that may be fine as a single video, but problematic if viewed in clusters. Okay? So it says here, we're also working to recognize if our system may inadvertently be recommending only very limited types of content. Though it may not violate our policies, but it could have a negative effect if that's the majority of what someone watches. Okay? Of course, this is ongoing. It's an ongoing conversation with experts across medicine, clinical psychology, AI, and things of that nature. So that is what TikTok is doing to make sure that negative, sad, those things that put people in a rabbit hole and they cannot seemingly get out, TikTok wants to be sensitive to that and change some of the content when they realize you've been watching this over and over and over again, and we feel as if you're watching this to a fault, not to a benefit. So you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's TikTok. Here's what I'm gonna do for you. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm going to do for you this right here. Here, take this. Take all of that. TikTok. Take that. Yeah, take that little applause. Take that. Now, of course, you might be doing it because you know what, we might want to do this before Congress tells us. We saw what happened with Facebook, Twitter, and the like before Congress a couple of weeks ago. You know what? We can handle this on our own. Thank you. We'll handle it. We'll get to it. We'll do something about it. But here's the other piece to that, though. Don't expect this to happen overnight. Okay? Some of this could be, we want the world to know we're going to do something, but understand it's not going to happen overnight. So Congress, don't come at us, please. Give us a minute to put these things in place that we're planning to do, and then, give us a review. But don't do it right now, because it's going to take a minute to break up these viewing patterns as people have been using them and grown accustomed to them over the last couple of months to a year, however long people have been on TikTok. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So here's some other things too that we want to talk about where TikTok is concerned, because TikTok released some other new features too. Sure did. For those of you that are still trying to figure TikTok out, oh, hold on. Go away, Mazari. We don't need you anymore right now. No, we don't. So let me go back over here. This is in real time. We're going to go back over here to, I need a new tab, Chrome. Give me that. Yeah, there we go. So let's go over here to the TikTok blog, or newsroom as they like to call it. There are new editing tools coming to TikTok. Yay. Okay, for those of you that are actively trying to improve your video game, and 2022 people, if you haven't figured it out already, and I've been telling y'all this for the last year, video, short form, longer form, live video, live shopping. That's what we're looking at right now. That's what we're looking at for 2022. And TikTok is going to lead some of this because, as you already know, Instagram is trying its best to beat TikTok. And the other platforms are looking at TikTok right now and basically borrowing, replicating, duplicating, however you want, stealing, however you want to say it. They're looking at TikTok and saying, okay, that's popping there. We need to add that here. Pinterest. So at the end of the day, TikTok right now seems to be the measurement for what is popping in social media as far as short form video is concerned. So first, for those of you that love using that green screen feature on TikTok, got some new things popping, dog. Yep. So the green screen. So you got some new effects coming to the green screen. You will now be able to use Giphy. those cute little videos, snippets of videos I love to use on Twitter to express my innermost thoughts. So you'll now be able to use those with your green screens. Says in partnership with Giphy, users can now select from a library of GIFs or GIFs. However, I'm not going to die on either heel with that one, to apply as their background when they use the green screen creative effect. Okay. Whether you're looking for the perfect reaction, GIF or GIF, or showcasing an iconic meme, Giphy and green screen unlocks exciting new opportunities for creativity and storytelling. So, some of y'all really know how to flex using video effects and things of that nature on TikTok. And those are usually the videos that go viral too, usually, most often. Here's another thing. Now, they're calling this a one-tap visual enhancement. So it says, whether uploading from your camera roll or shooting directly from TikTok, video enhancement will save time fine-tuning video edits before publishing. Okay, try it out. Record or upload your video and tap the new Enhance button on the right panel. And of course, you can undo it if you don't like it. Okay, so you see that there. This is not the best example of TikTok. I'm a little disappointed. You could have at least given us 2-3 videos to see a before and after. This right here, yeah, y'all could have done a better job with that one. Okay, so, and we got new musical and animal voice effects. Now, some of y'all are using this to the fullest and doing the most, and it's fun, and it's fun to watch. So it says we're putting state-of-the-art music synthesis tools in the hand of TikTok users. So what that really means is people can make any sound or voice from their videos sound like an animal or musical instrument. Interesting. New for TikTok, people can make their sound mimic a cat's meow or flutes or somebody's melody. Okay? So since we're looking forward to developing this tool further and adding more sound effects, for now, we're excited to see how people make the effects shine. Okay? So maybe we'll see more recreations of Cats the Musical. Okay, not so much. Okay, record your video. Then on the editing page, you just tap the voice effects button on the right panel. Select from one of the 3 new options and transform the audio in your video to sound like anything you want it for the most part. And you can see that here. Okay. And then for those of you that love looking at videos, producing videos, and you want them to be in high quality. Okay, here you go. TikTok rolling out the option to upload videos in 1080 HD. Hot darn. There you go. In select countries, people can now choose to upload their videos in 1080p, allowing creators to share high quality content and audiences to enjoy their viewing experiences. Record or upload your video. Then on the publishing page, just tap on more options, toggle upload HD setting to publish your video to 1080p resolution. That's hot. I give you that. What's this? Let's watch this.
Did you know that TikTok allows you to upload videos in HD?
They know now.
First, go to your home page and hit the upload button. Then film or select the video you want to upload. Add your description. Then, click on More Options. Check off Upload HD. Boom! Now you can enjoy high-quality TikToks.
Interesting. So, 1080p comes to TikTok. People, if that doesn't prove to you that video right now is going to be the cornerstone, the mainstay of social media. What does that mean for us as social media managers and content creators? At the end of the day, you got to up your game. That means more work in some instances too. And as I explained to a student And just a couple of days ago, you got to learn how to use one of these for doing more than playing games and messaging and the like. Now is the time to look at your phone as pretty much an HD camera, because it is. Not saying you got to become a filmmaker. That's not what we're saying at all. No. But what I am saying is this: for the rest of 21 into 22, video, and as we've seen, TikTok is saying, hey, you can do 1080p here now. High quality video is going to be the mainstay. Does that mean you should stop posting photos? No, that does not mean that. What I am saying is you need, and I've always been saying this for years, you need a mix of content, but understand where these platforms are concerned, they want video. Why are they pushing video so hard? Couple of reasons. One, engagement, because they want people to stay on the platforms longer. Technically, with a video, they already know you watch one, you'll watch another, you'll watch another. Kind of like eating a Lay's or a Doritos. You eat one and you're bound to eat about 1,000 more. Okay? They know that. There is psychology in all of this if you haven't figured that out. Okay, that's one. Two, monetization. Every platform understands with video, they have an opportunity to place ads before it, during, and after. That's why Facebook has been pushing longer form videos over the years. That's why they've been pushing live video over the years, because they know once the live video is recorded, they now have a, hour? Because most live streams go 15 minutes up to an hour, 30 minutes, whatever it is. It's long enough to place videos strategically, to place ads, video ads strategically in the content. That's why they're pushing the video piece. That's also why they're beginning to monetize the content creator, the person that's creating the videos, because they want you to feel as if, hey, we understand we're making money off your content. And you know what? It's only fair that we pay you a little something, something for helping us bring more people to the party. Okay, so that's why they're not doing anything of this just to help us out, people. If you haven't figured that out by now, you should have. We are now the product. We are now the product. Let that sink in a minute. Our content are now the product. So the platforms are using our content to their benefit. And of course, you want to get some benefit out of it as well. But at the end of the day, we are now the hired or not so hired talent. And they are trying their best to keep their best talent on the platform through accelerator programs and all of this other stuff. So that's the game, people. That's the business of social media. And that's what it's going to be for 2022. I hope I didn't break anybody's fantasy of what we're really doing in the world of social media, but somebody got to keep it 100 with you. Let it be me. All right. So let's do the last story of the day and let's get out of here. Okay. So let's roll over to Twitter, my favorite social media platform. Why? Because it ain't about me. Okay. It's not about me all the time. So when we start talking about Twitter, and like I literally just said, video. And for those of you that still think of Twitter as just about, short text post, your thinking is so outdated. Please update your thinking. Please update your content strategy where Twitter is concerned, because Twitter has moved way past that now. Not to say that tweets, just regular text, does not, go viral, things of that nature. Yeah, that still happens. But at the end of the day, Twitter, just like every other social media platform, they understand videos keep people on the platform longer. And they understand too, just like with the video replies, people like seeing videos because they feel as if there's a real person behind the profile. Okay. So that's why we're live streaming to Twitter. That's one reason too why now Twitter is pushing towards moving more towards let's do more with video. Okay, cool. But the other thing is you got to understand that where social media is concerned, more and more people listen to videos. And when we want them to listen to videos, the best way to do that is to put the captions on the videos, because half the time, if you're at work or like me, I usually don't have the sound up on my phone most often. So if I come across a video, I'm going to see it, but listen to it. The only way to get me to do that half the time is to have the auto captions. So this is finally happening with Twitter. Yay. What took y'all so long? Y'all should have had this eons ago. But at any rate, it's here, better late than never, right? So for those of you that are finally looking at Twitter a little different, or you're coming back to Twitter, for those of you that are coming back to Twitter, now is the time to explore video. So let's go over here to the Twitter. And of course, they got a cat. Where are video captions when you need them? They're here automatically on videos uploaded starting today. Now, here's the thing. Automatically is the part that I want you to understand. The automatically means when that video is posted, the captions are coming. And this is true for Android and iOS. Auto captions will show on muted tweet videos. Keep them on when muted via your device's accessibility settings. On the web, use the CC button to turn off or on. Okay, what's the cat got to say? Not a damn thing. I guess cat has his tongue, huh? All right. So that is the excitement for Twitter. Let me see if there's a video. Has anybody tested that yet? No. You know what you would have thought? They would have used a real video with captions, not this GIF or GIF. Some of y'all just be doing the least. Okay, so that's the excitement for Twitter this week. All right. So we come back to me. That's a wrap, people. That's it. I'm out. It's a short show today. Usually I'd still be talking about something. And there is something I could tell you more about, but I don't think y'all really care that much about it. It has to do with Twitter and how Twitter now, and for those of us who work in entertainment, who work as TV producers and the like, Twitter now has partnered with Variety, the industry magazine that tells us all about what's going on in the world of entertainment. And they now let us know what TV shows got the most mentions during the week. That's kind of hot. So Pat, how you doing? Is this Venice? Am I saying your name right? Venice Vinegar? Am I saying that right? You're over on LinkedIn. It says you appreciate, hold on, let me go put this on the screen here. It says, hey, Alice, appreciate this live event. Okay, well, thank you for watching. She says, I'm not in it, and I guess I better get busy and jump in it for 2022. Happy holidays. Okay, let me put it back up. Happy holidays, Alice, and wishing you the best in the year. Well, thank you, Miss Venice Vinegar. Am I saying your last name right? I just feel like I'm saying it wrong. I really do. But thank you. Happy holidays to you and your family as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Be safe too out here in these streets, okay? And if all your family is still here, tell your mama and them I said hey. Tell mama and them I said hey. Hey Pat. Hey Curtis. Curtis came back. And Phyllis. What's up, Phyllis? Happy holidays to you too. And thank you, Miss I know people play with you and your name all the time, and I'm not gonna add to that list of people. Let's see. Phyllis, how you doing? Pat says you got approved to yes, I'm on the LinkedIn. Yes, but this is what happened, Pat. I am on LinkedIn not because I quote unquote got approved for LinkedIn. It's because LinkedIn finally realized if we want to keep the creators on the platform, as I announced this last week, if you have a profile on LinkedIn, not talking about a business page, we're talking about just a regular old profile, you can go into your settings. When you want to edit your profile, you can flip a little switch that says you want to become a creator, or you want your profile to be a creator profile. Just a little button. And when you click that or slide it off to the right, left, or whatever it is, it becomes blue, all of that. You now have a creator profile. With a creator profile, you now have access to LinkedIn Live. That's how I got in, because my 4 applications alone didn't cut it. But this new thing that LinkedIn has done as of last week, matter of fact, allowing individuals who have creator status turned on their profile, you now have access to LinkedIn Live. So that's how it's popping. That's why it worked. That's it. So all of you, for those of you that want to use LinkedIn Live, run over to LinkedIn after the show. And then go in your settings, and you'll see there'll be a little segment when you're trying to edit your profile. It'll say turn on creator status, and then give it a day or maybe a couple of hours, and you should have access to the to LinkedIn Live. It didn't happen literally overnight for me. It took a day or two because they're slowly rolling this out. Venice says, that's because we need you here. Well, thank you. It's nice to be needed in some capacities, indeed. All right. So that's a wrap, people. John Brown. Every week I forget one element in pre-production. Every week. I do it every week. And it's beginning to irk me. It really is, because I should have my clapboard by now. And I do not. But you know what? I have a virtual one. But I have a real one somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Is it anywhere close? I don't think so. Oh, it is close. I do have it. Hold on. This is real TV, people. Real TV online. So it's a wrap. And it's officially a wrap when you see this. That's it. We're done. We're out. Check the gate. We out this piece. I almost said something else that wouldn't be appropriate. So, Venice, you say know about it, but not ready for it. Yes. Well, Venice, here's the thing. Hey, Phyllis. Oh, bye, Phyllis. Here's the thing about 2022. Let me turn this music down just a wee bit. Don't feel pressured, Venice, to jump in and do everything you see everybody else is doing. Okay? Just take your time, choose one platform, get good with that, and then if you feel like you want to explore, then explore something else. But the conversations we as social media managers were having 6-7 years, well, shoot, maybe more like 10 years ago, where we were telling people, oh, you got to be on all the social media platforms. That's a lie, and the truth ain't in it. And even though I heard someone just this year tell a group of people that, who has a very high position at a particular company that shall remain nameless, tell people that you needed to be on all the social media platforms. That's a lie. And the truth is not in it. And I will die on that hill. So just go at your own pace. See what works for you. Do not feel pressured to do more than you can do. Okay? And then get all in your feelings and feel like, oh, because I don't have a bazillion followers, my business is not what it needs to be. Don't let these platforms and these people fool you. Okay? These are tools. That's it. They're tools. They are not a measurement of your personal and or business success. Okay. So that's a whole nother conversation. And this is not Fix Your Life. But I just want people to understand this notion that you're not successful unless you have so many 10,000s of followers and things of that nature. That's a misperception. Okay. So I'll get off the pulpit. I'll get out the pulpit with that, because that's a whole nother TED Talk that I would love to do, but not today. It's Friday, and I probably will not see you again, because next Saturday is Christmas. It indeed is Christmas. So maybe I might do a little Christmas Eve something if I feel inspired to do so, but don't hold your breath. So you probably will see me right before the new year, because we do have some things to talk about as far as what to look forward to in 2022. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna stop talking. Oops, I just dropped my clapboard. That's okay. Have a great weekend. Have fun out here in these streets, but people, be safe as you're shopping and doing whatever it is you do for the holiday. And I will see you quite possibly next week or the week after. Yes, they do not define us. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes. So, yes. Happy New Year. Let's get out of here. I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.